Hi and hello, I'm Ellie Wishes, and today we're doing something super fun. We are going over some of my old art because I've redrawn this mermaid for Mermay every year for 4 years. I did this drawing in 2018. I was 14 at the time, and the drawing program I used only let you use one layer and one photo could be imported for the background. It's called Paper 53. If you don't know it, I'm not that surprised. Not a lot of people used it from what I remember, but I had a lot of difficulties. I used the tools at hand and I tried to do my best, but it has a lot of flaws, which I will get into after the intro. Basically, most of my critiques for this was technical, difficulties I had for 14-year-old me. Get a better drawing program and do a sketch and maybe learn anatomy is what I would tell 14-year-old me after seeing this drawing. Now on to 2019. I just got ProCreate, the drawing app, when I turned 15, and it is obvious by my abuse of the preloaded brush textures. But this time, I have a time lapse so I can nitpick everything 15-year-old me did wrong. The same issues I had in this one, I also had in the last one. I just didn't know anatomy. I didn't do a sketch. I didn't do shading or anything. And when you're doing a lineless style, it's very important to do a sketch. And another thing, the preloaded brush over usage, textures, just reeks of someone who just got ProCreate for the first time. It's very beginner, and you can tell it only took me an hour and 4 minutes to make. Now, this drawing is what I would dare say is my renaissance. I was drawing every day. I was posting every day on Instagram in 2020. I was 16. I still really like this drawing. It has its flaws, but I'm very proud of it still. Even a year later, it took me an hour and 10 minutes, which isn't very long, but it was a decent amount of time for the time period I was drawing this in. And I added a lot more detail. I added a lot more contrast with her background and everything. I just think it looks decent, which is what I was going for. I finally made her kind of body jewelry into a cohesive color that went with the color palette that I had. I changed it to more of a a cool yellow, then a warm yellow. Color theory, am I right? My criticisms for this is shading. Adding highlights is a great way to add shading as well, and just knowing my light source and using that to my advantage. But it's still pretty solid. I like it, and I was pretty nervous to redraw this piece again this year because I liked this drawing so much. And just because I criticize it doesn't mean I don't still like it, You guys. Now we are in the present, 2021. I'm 17, and this drawing took 6 hours and 17 minutes. That is 4 hours more than the last drawing. That's more hours than all of the other drawings combined together. And I can't express to you guys how much those 6 hours and 17 minutes were worth it. I love this drawing so much. It's been a week since I finished this drawing, and I still really like it, and I think it's a crazy improvement since just last year, not even considering the 2 other drawings I did. The past year, it is very clear I've learned a lot of different techniques, and just from drawing a lot, I've gotten a lot better. The proportions are realistic. The shading is proper. I actually shaded this time. I used highlights. I went in so much detail with the tail and freckles and stuff, as well as I actually did this all in one layer of line art, which sounds like a normal thing to do. But here's the thing, I had been very adverse to doing line art since I had first done it. I finally started doing it last year, halfway through the year. And guys, if you're not doing line art on one layer, It's so much easier if you do that. It's just a weird thing I used to do. If you're doing that, guys, do line art on one layer. It's so much easier. But along with that, I did a lot of details in coral and the chains, and I just think it looks really good. This piece makes me just very happy to look at. I think I've improved a lot just from last year, and I was so nervous to redraw this. You guys have no idea, and I think it looks really good, and I'm really proud of it, and I hope you guys like it too, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a quick little thing about my digital art, not what I normally do. If you did enjoy this video, please comment, tell me that you like it, because I'm experimenting with new content and I'd like to know what you guys would like to watch. I do have another Dream SMP cosplay in the works right now. You may or may not know the character. He's a certain forgetful fellow that I'm working on right now. And if you'd like to see that video, make sure to subscribe. If you liked this video and would like to see me do and talk more about my digital art and techniques that I use, hit the thumbs up button. But most importantly, I hope you, the person watching this, is having a great day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time you're in, and peace out.